Hey guys, James here from TCG University, coming back at you with another deck profile. Today I'm going to be showing you Kotal Kahn. Shout out to the Rochester CCG guys for getting us this deck profile for our Rochester CCG versus TCG matchup. So make sure to check out the other decks from this week, as well as the matches from this week as well. So let's get in the profile and I'll show you what they built. Okay guys, Kotal Kahn is a 6-hand size, 30 vitality character. Our deck today is under the evil symbol. He has 3 abilities. E, lose 2 vitality. Your attack with a printed damage of 3 or less gets plus 2 damage, and then your next attack will get plus 2 damage as well. Respond once per turn. After a non-powerful attack is played, that attack gains throw. After it resolves, add it to the owner's momentum face up. And then Desperation E, lose 2 vitality. Your attack gets plus 2 damage. At Desperation, he gets super strong attacks, and he makes 1 attack a throw every single turn to guarantee he's going to get momentum. And then it goes face up, so you kind of know what you're dealing with. Our deck mainly plays off of the throw mechanic and getting the face up momentum. Because cards leave our card pool, thanks to that ability, we have 2 Reki Maru and Meki Maru. It's a 1 diff asset. Our respawn check is 6. After any number of cards leave your card pool during the combat phase, draw 1 card. This basically replaces the 1 card you played. Simple +1 hand size, basically. Then E commit, you can give you an attack plus X damage. X equals the total number of cards that have left either player's card pool during the combat phase. That'll come into play a little bit later, so we'll save it right here for a second. Next, we'll talk about the only attack from his support that we were playing, Sawblade Strike. Sawblade Strike is a 4 diff, 4 high for 3, 3 control, 2 mid block attack with EX2 safe. When it's added to momentum, it gets add face up, regardless of anything. So end of turn, it'll go face up. If you add it with Kotal Kahn, it goes face up. Enhance, lose 2 vitality. This attack gets plus 3 damage. So with Kotal Kahn as a first attack, it is a 3, 6, 8 damage attack on its own, which is really, really strong, especially when it's a throw, so you're going to deal partial 4. While in momentum, you can enhance to gain 1 vitality. So mainly one of the things we can do is if we build up enough of these, it's just pay 2, gain 4, pay for whatever else, and you kind of just start at this median where you just don't lose life, you don't gain life, you just kind of sit at a teetering range where you can constantly use the desperation, then you just gain back out of desperation, you just kind of sit in that zone. Then the main concept of the deck is Princess Parry. Princess Parry is a 5 high for 5 reversal that at desperation gives us the ability to respond hand, add this card to our card pool. After our opponent plays an attack, we discard and play this card. The reason I said this Reki Maru would matter, because we discard cards from our opponent's card pool, it just keeps adding numbers to our commit to give plus damage equal to that number, which is really, really cool. One of the cool things I really like about this deck is Kotal Kahn can give this Princess Parry throw, and then it'll deal go to momentum, which is just sick. You have it there for later, which matters because we'll talk about Fiddlesticks next, which I thought was a very, very cool combo. Tam, I saw you off screen. It's a very cool combo. Did you come up with that? Is that your joke? We'll talk about it later. But Princess Parry is just a really cool combo in that style. So we'll get into Fiddlesticks now. We're playing 3 of it. Fiddlesticks is a 2 diff foundation. Shoutouts to these boys here. It's an ally unique foundation. Enhance twice per turn, destroy 1 ready foundation, draw 1 card. Enhance once per turn, add 1 card from your momentum to the top of your deck. So Kotal Kahn adds us here. We add it to the top of our deck. We draw it with Fiddlesticks. Do cool combos. Make sure we don't die. On top of that, we are also playing 4 Servant of Ares. I think Servant of Ares is very, very cool in this deck because once per turn we give something throw, and then Servant of Ares just says, hey, I'll commit to give that 4 damage. And if you just get multiples on board, just like, yeah, 16 damage to my throw attack. Nice. Then if not, we can pay 2 to flip one of our opponent's foundations, which is also pretty good. We are playing 1 Soul Caliber. Soul Caliber just kind of turns off other weapon cards in the game. It's a super strong card. Having the ability to turn off any weapon in the game is kind of nuts. 4 Revokes are one of the other half of our engine is mainly bad checks. So having the ability to build good on our turn 1 is very needed, as well as just having a single just cancel is pretty nice. Like I said, we're playing bad checks, 4 Hellfire Impellment. 5 for 7, stun 1, discard top 10, draw X equal to the bad checks you milled. Then you can remove X of those bad checks from your discard pile to ready X foundations. Kind of just, if you check bad, you kind of didn't. Leading into drawing cool cards, we also have 3 Coffee Samba. Draws 2, opponent draws 2, you stun them out, you multiple out if you need to. Just more hand size and a character that doesn't need it, but you know, he has it now. 2 Let's Party. Mill 4 to search out the card you wanted. If you didn't draw it, you can search out the Hellfires, the Coffee Sambas. If you really wanted the Princess Parries or the Fiddlesticks, you can search those as well. Solid 6/6 as well. 3 Sadistic Ways. Get rid of the unneeded cards in our hand that we probably drew with the Hellfire. Give us momentum to use with Coffee Samba. Give us momentum to use with our EX on our Saw Blade. On any of the cool things we can do, just have it. Multiple 2 here. 5/4, 5/6 with Kotal. Like, it's real big sometimes. 2 Transform Prince. Give us more bad checks for our Hellfire, as well as if we do check it, give more damage to something, especially if we make it a throw with Kotal, which is also very cool. 2 True Identity, because of Hellfire and the bad checks, plus 2 checks on our attack turns are very cool. Again, on the bad checks, make sure we don't check bad on our bad checks. Fallen Angels, after we play this, we check top. Just kind of, and if it's bad, we can just get rid of it if we don't want it. It kind of just protects us from checking bad when we don't want to. Like if we don't build a lot and we want to make sure we don't check bad. Fallen Angels checks top. If it's a 1, 2, you get rid of it. If it's a 5, you don't have to worry about it. You keep it and play your cards. Nightmare. Drop the bad cards in our hand after we check bad to make sure we ready our staging area. Orphaned Alchemist. Check the top card to make sure we're not going to check bad. Prevents things like Fatality from ruining our discard pile as well. For arranging a deal, +1 hand size once we reach Desperation. Checks a 6. Nice solid 2 mid block spam. 3 United Rebels. We like to hit Desperation a lot, so being able to pull ourselves out of Desperation is very nice. 3 Royal Bodyguard. Use our momentum to slow down our opponent on their turn. Really solid. Can also give negative damage if we really needed to. 3 Face of Monster. Neg speed, change zones at Desperation, which is also very cool. Deadlock, if we ever hit it, we can force our opponent to discard cards. Solid 2 high block. And then the last card in our deck, Last of His Kind. Pay 2 to neg damage. Deadlock and Desperation is +2 damage. 2 low block. Solid, unique foundation from his support. Thanks again for checking out the profile, guys. If you like the Kotal Kahn deck, make sure to let us know down below. Again, shout outs to the Rochester CCG guys for the deck list. Shout outs to them for letting us play it in the Campus Championship. To watch the Campus Championship live, hit us up on patreon.com/TCGUniversity. If you hit us up at the $1 level, you get access to just the Discord. You can talk to us, hang out with us, talk to our community as well. If you hit us up for just a little bit more, for like $5, you get access to all of our content early. If you don't have that, don't worry about it. All of our content does go out a week later on YouTube for free. You can check it out all there. As always, guys, stay learned.